guys, welcome back to another video. So I actually really wanted to share what I did on this client specifically. I know that she had previous bauxite in her hair, and she actually had bleach underneath that even, so where you really see at that last like 4 inches of from her bottom to her to go up is all kind of, you know, it's been fried before basically. So I did have to be a little weary of that while applying a lightener to her. So if you saw what I did just now, I did kind of play a little bit with my arm. Sorry about that. I weaved it. This is going to be her money piece, and that is always the most important when you're trying to do a balayage. Usually what they're looking for is that first like really high piece in the front. So you always want to weave it, and I did piece it down. Her hair was a little bit more of a like, I don't know how to explain it, like a slide texture, so it was really hard to get that grip, but you just have to be aware of that. So I did that, and then I'm moving on to the second piece. So this is like the weaved out motion, but they're going to be separated, so it's still going to look good, if that makes any sense. So do the same exact thing, just, oh, we dropped a foil. I was determined to not let it hit the floor, which I did not. So, okay, we're going to go in and do the same exact thing. I am using Jacqueline Pro Brilliant Lightener, so I was very impressed with how she lifted, I'm not going to lie. I did make it a very runny texture for her thick hair, and I'm loving exactly how her hair turned out. I was like really pleased, actually. I didn't think that it was going to lift as much as it did. I did have to get very careful with the ends, like I mentioned, so I had to go watch those very carefully, keep testing them, and eventually take them out before the rest of the hair was done, so I did do that. So now when you're figuring out placement on everyone's hair, I ignored the lighter brown pieces because I was going to go in and take care of that separately, but I am doing a diagonal, I said that with a funny accent, a diagonal back section, and then I'm skimming off that top, and I'm going to tease that down. You'll see me do that right here. So I'm teasing that, and then I'm going to take the foil, yes, and then I'm going to do a very deep V. So I'm going to try to not hit all of the hair. I'm just going to, that's helping me stick to the foil. Am I doing it on this one? I lied to you guys. Maybe I didn't do it on that one, but I'm doing it on the next one. So when I took a class for balayage a while ago, it was by Kevin Murphy. They had a whole bunch of different, not technique, placement, like options that you could do. So basically I like to just mix and match. So this one I'm going straight across, and again you saw me tease. See how I'm just painting that very, very sharp edge right there. Then I'm going to do the other side, and essentially that is a V. You can even do like a little W, which is kind of like what I got going on right there. And then once you're done with that, you slap the foil underneath and you saturate the ends. That's kind of what a painted balayage would do, but the difference between that and then, sorry, hold on one second. The difference between that and then freehand is that freehand, you just have to be a little bit lighter in levels for it to lift properly, but here we want to use the foils and basically the heat for it to make everything go. Not heat as far as like a blow dryer goes, don't get crazy, but definitely the foil, and it will kind of just heat itself up. Changed how I folded the foils throughout as well, because I didn't like, I mean, her hair just got a little too long on me, so I didn't like how we had to like squish it in that foil. So definitely just be aware of that, and always try to make sure that the foils are out of people's faces, as you just see. So we're gonna do this next section. Again, we're just slicing off the top, and then we will back comb it. There you go. Then we're gonna paint. Well, you can do that first or paint. So you really want to do like a deep V, which again I'm not doing. I'm sorry. I'm just switch back and forth. I don't remember. I'm like, it was just yesterday, but so basically what I'm trying to say is if you don't V a certain amount, you'll lose the whole like point of the balayage, and so she really needed that more towards the top. So basically just switch back and forth throughout her entire head, and this is how she looked while we were processing. I'm super excited. I like it. Digging it. So as she's processing, I'm applying Redken Shades Q in 4NA. I'm going to apply this to all the hair that was left out from where her natural hair ends, and then the rest, basically. So that she gets all that depth back, all that freshness back, and then also canceling out that like, not so good color. I guess it's like an orangey red down there. So we are taking care of it. You can conditions are always recommended. So I mixed all 3 of these. And then so basically I needed moisture, elasticity repair, protein. So I definitely wanted to use as much as I could on what she needed for the lightener that we did. So now you just rinse it all out. I'm shampooing with the Bio Bond by Jack Wynn, and this one's up to repair elasticity as well. And then I went in with the second one, which is the Bio Bond conditioner. Curls are always optional. Make sure you charge accordingly. And I definitely love to do curls, especially while I'm still building clientele, because I do take pictures of everything, and it always makes your work look just flawless. Like, because it really enhances certain parts that wouldn't necessarily be enhanced if you just straightened it.